Hey, good morning, good afternoon. I don't know what time it is, race fans, but we are in the infield at the Indiana's baddest ass bull ring there is, Kokomo Speedway, and we are here Saturday morning for Smackdown, the night 3, the final. And we are here with our good friend, Mr. Troy Carey from Australia.
Thank you.
Hello, Troy. Thanks for joining us on Lowdown Entertainment.
Thank you, man.
How are you, sir?
Good. Oh, but I'm here. We're racing.
We're here. We're racing. How's your weekend going so far?
Oh, we've had some up. It's been up and down. We've had a little bit of drama with the car, and we've struggled with our qualifying, which always hurts in these sort of races. If you don't qualify well, you're pushing uphill all night. So we're hoping for a better night tonight. Hoping for a good qualifying and push through tonight.
Yeah, so we just met you Thursday night, and we've had a great time so far. We got lots of great footage off of your car, and I appreciate you letting us ride along. Tell our fans and viewers a little bit about your journey. Like, you don't live across the street.
No. So it's generally about a 23-24 hour journey to get here. We pick up a day on the way over, and obviously lose a day on the way back. I've been lucky enough to hook up with the Carey Motorsports guys, and Rooster and the team have looked after me really well with, setting cars for me, building cars for me, housing all our stuff. So they've made it a lot easier than what it could be. It could be a lot harder. And originally Scott Bennick done it all for us.
Okay.
And then we ended up moving down South Indiana and setting up down there with the KO guys.
And how long have you been with KO?
Pretty much only since last year.
Okay.
Yeah, so they invited me down. I went down there, and now they're stuck with me. I never left.
They're a great group of guys.
They are
for sure.
Good.
So down south Wales, you said?
Sorry?
You live South Wales?
Yeah, New South Wales in Australia.
South Wales.
So we're about 6 hours west of Sydney.
Okay.
So after our 24-hour journey to get back to Sydney, we got then another 6-hour drive to get home.
Wow.
Yeah.
And how long and where did your racing career start in Australia?
Okay, so I haven't been racing very long. A little bit of history about myself. I was a bull rider up until the age of 27, 28. I had a really bad accident. I laid up in hospital for about a month and thought I need to grow up. And
Well, I can't imagine there's a small wreck when you're riding a bull.
yeah, well, there's not. And the problem is it doesn't matter how bad you're hurting, you've got to get up and move.
Yeah.
So yeah, I give up on that, and I just worked and tried to find something exciting to do sport-wise for about 13 years, and I couldn't find anything, and I stumbled across sprint cars, and I thought, I'm going to give this a go. And so I started racing when I was 40, quite late compared to everyone else.
Yeah, they start when they're 3.
Yeah, that's right.
In the United States.
Well, I said to Chase Stockton the other day, I said, by the time you were 15, you've done more racing than I've done in my whole life.
Yes, for sure.
So we were pretty late and love it. I wish awesome. I wish I'd found it 15 years earlier, but we didn't, and we just got to run with what we got now.
We did a little interview with your wife, Anna.
Yep.
And she asked me why I'm so passionate about USAC sprint cars, wingless sprint cars in general, and you can probably attest that it's just a family.
It's
the
great.
family atmosphere is just great.
Yeah, absolutely. Like Anna's not into the racing that much, but she is when I'm racing. She's a horse person, so she loves the horses. And then we've got my youngest son with us. He's a really good bike rider, and so he's even here and he's enjoying it too. But we love the racing over here. It's so much fun. The competition is so high.
Oh yes.
And it really sets you where you are in the world of racing. Especially you come and race in this USAC stuff. It's phenomenal. I can remember my first USAC race, which wasn't that long ago. It was only four years ago, and Brady Bacon went past me. I thought I was going fast. I thought I was moving. And I think it might even have been here. I thought I was going fast, and Brady Bacon went past me, and I tell you what, he nearly sucked the helmet clean off my head. He was going that quick. And I thought, I've got a lot to learn here. So it's been a great learning experience, and obviously we've still got a lot to do.
So you got a beautifully prepared car back there, number 45N.
Yes.
What is the significance of that number?
Okay, there was no really significance. It was just a number I chose in Australia. I don't know why we chose. In Australia, we can't have cars with the same numbers.
Okay.
So every state will have, you know, so obviously one is never been, you're not allowed to use number one because it's saved for state and Australian champions. So no one can use number one unless you've won a
Unless you're Michael
title.
Pickens.
Michael Pickens, yeah. Well, I don't think he can either because he's a New Zealander, so I don't think he'd be able to run a number one in Australia. Maybe he can, I don't know. So we're going to get a range of numbers to choose from, and 45 was one of the numbers, and I thought, oh, I like that number. So
Yeah.
there's no reason. And then the N is the prefix of our state.
Okay.
So if you, like for Todd Hobson, he'd have a V after his number, and Travis got a V after their number.
Okay.
Where I've got an N. I come over here. I was going to change it to 45C, and then I thought, you know what, my Facebook page is, you know, N45. So I thought I'll just keep the N. Keep the N on it.
It looks like Reese is ready to water this track, and we don't want to get trapped in here. He was nice enough to let us use the infield at his facility.
Yes.
So before we get off here and they fire that water truck up there, is there any sponsors you'd like to thank, or anybody you'd like to thank along the way?
Yeah. There's quite a few. So I've got Yass Valley Waste. They've always been a great sponsor of mine. Glight Contracting. They're Australian guys. Suppos. They're an online business, worldwide online business, so check them out if you're looking to do sporting gear and things like that. So I also got to thank obviously Carey Motorsports and Davis Brothers Designs. You guys have been great to me, and Hog Heaven. They come on board yesterday with a big trays of
There was a lot of wings back there.
Smoked meat. And it was beautiful. So anyone ever in Kokomo, trust me, go to Hog Heaven and have a meal there, because you won't be disappointed. It was beautiful, that meat. So
All right.
Yep.
Well, Troy, we wish you the best. Obviously, good luck tonight. Hope you make the A. Stay safe as always, and thank you to Reese, the O'Connors, for having us here in the infield. And
Yep, 100%.
tune in on Flow Racing tonight for Elliot's Custom Trailers and Carts Smackdown.
thank you. Cheers, boys.